Southern Baptists took an important step toward fulfilling the Great Commission in Louisville when more than 3,000 volunteers descended on the city for Crossover just ahead of the meeting of the Southern Baptist Convention in June 2009. A partnership between the Long Run Baptist Association, the Kentucky Baptist Convention, the Kentucky Women's Missionary Union, and the North American Mission Board. Crossover Louisville demonstrated Southern Baptist cooperation at its very best.
There were numerous meetings going back to late '07 involving the leadership of those organizations in order to put all the planning in place. Number 2 phase then was enlisting the leadership for all these various ministries. And phase 3 was really making sure that they all did function properly and that we executed, and we had all the various ministry events that were planned in and around the week of the 20th of June.
Crossover involved both direct evangelism with individuals and compassion ministries to create an environment in which people would be open to the gospel.
Early on, we went to the mayor and asked him if there was a project that we could help the city on. And his team reported back to us that this building needed built by some of the federal housing projects. And they furnished the materials and we furnished the labor, and thereby we saved them approximately $100,000 at least in cost of their building. Plus we feel like we built a good relationship with the city and with the people in that neighborhood. ICE is intentional community evangelism, and these are guys and girls from all over the United States. Many of them have done this for years, who are street witnesses. They go to where there are a lot of people and just confront people face to face on the street, where they allow them to witness to them. They will talk to the people. Overall, over 400 people were led to the Lord by the ICE team.
An important way Baptists reached out to Louisville was through a series of evangelistic block parties held in every part of the city. The block parties reflected the cultures of the surrounding neighborhoods and offered a relaxed environment in which to share the good news about Jesus. Outreach to people of many ethnic backgrounds was also an important part of Crossover. An international festival crossed many cultural boundaries. Kentucky Baptist, Hispanic churches, missions, and ministries used Crossover in a dynamic way to share the good news of Christ's love through door-to-door evangelism, revival services, and a heavily attended festival at the Iroquois Park Amphitheater.
The Crossover in Louisville was a great opportunity for our Hispanic churches. We have 9 churches participating in this Crossover, and these 9 churches receive a lot because people went out of the buildings and out to the people and talk with them, gave them tracts, and do a lot of evangelism.
Crossover Louisville had a major impact on the city of Louisville and the churches of the Long Run Baptist Association. All total, some 108 metro area churches participated in 79 ministry locations with more than 1,800 local church volunteers, joined by more than 1,200 other Southern Baptist volunteers from across the nation. The most important statistic of all in Crossover, and the one that made all of the effort worthwhile, is that 1,035 souls found Christ. Follow-up began immediately when Crossover ended, and these young Christians are now being discipled by area churches.
For me personally, it was another, I guess you could say, a stronghold in my life where I realized that if we would just band together and work together not only as a church, but as an association, as other Baptists came into the state to help us, how much we could get done in just 1 week of being intentional. And God just never ceases to amaze me when I think about if we'll just get serious. And we just got serious as a town and as individuals that came in to visit us. We got serious about being intentional about sharing the gospel, and because of that, over 1,000 people made decisions.
Hello, Kentucky Baptists. I want to thank you for your participation in making Crossover a wonderful success. Your willingness to engage yourself in prayer walking and sharing of the gospel, and participating in block parties and building a learning center. Those were some of the ways and some of the activities that took place, from the ethnic and Hispanic type festivals for the 26 block parties that we had. It was a lot of participation, a lot of planning, but the Lord received the glory, and lives were changed And I just want to challenge you, just keep on keeping on. And let's just partner together and just see what God can do as we continue in this journey of faith together. God bless you, and thank you for all that you've done.